Hey guys, if you've been trying to book more clients, more appointments, and you've been struggling with that, I'm going to show you something super powerful today. And it's an AI booking bot that has just tremendous potential. It's very powerful. And whether you're building this on an awesome platform like High Level or any other AI software out there, it's such a must now for any agency who's trying to book more clients. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some of the major advantages, talk about some of the tips, and then we're also going to go through, definitely stay till the end. I'm going to be giving you guys a huge bonus. And we're going to go through constructing one of these AI bots through High Level right now. So let's hop in. The first major advantage, right, of working with one of these AI appointment booking bots is that it's not human, right? It's like I'm going to go to bed in a few hours because it's late. However, my AI booking bot will not. So it can trigger 24/7 on autopilot, and it makes it, this appointment setter more efficient than any human possibly could. Number two, it will remember conversations and improve on those conversations to become even more adaptable. And what I mean by that is you can actually train your AI bot to become more proficient at the conversation it's having. So that's just testing the workflow and going through. Number three, you're able to assign a tonality to your AI bot, right? Give it an actual personality. You want it to be witty, serious, casual, etc. How do you want your AI bot come across to your potential clients? Number fourth thing, design. You can design specific qualifying questions that you would like to ask your potential clients, right? So, for example, if you're working with a tutoring company, you just say something very simple, to that potential client, like, "Hey, is this tutoring for your son or your daughter?" And that just engages them in a conversation. So you can design those and then get more, go up the ladder a little bit more and more and become more detailed with your questioning as you go through the process. So, and then once the lead is qualified, is answer the qualifying questions. The bot will then ask if they'd be interested in a one-on-one call. And finally, the biggest advantage is that the bot then will be able to confirm the appointment is set, and hopefully your lead signs up and has some skin in the game. Then just a couple tips to talk about too. You want to ask a very straightforward and non-salesy question, like I said, to begin any conversation. So an example would be, would you welcome 5 to 10 more booked appointments this week? Just again, starting off with something really easy for your lead to look at and say, oh, yes or no. Or if you reached out to 100 different people, you want 15 of them to get back with, again, just a very simple question. Next, you must test your workflow multiple times once it is set up. Just because you set it up and you design it and you feel good about it, you have to test it out. You have to see if there are any, kinks in the armor. And you have to iron out any wrinkles it may have. Right. So you're going to also train your AI bot to ask the right follow-ups. And again, this is just a matter of taking 10, 20, 30 minutes and playing around with it and just testing it and making sure that it is working properly. On top of that, ask a friend or someone to test out your AI booking bot and ask for their honest feedback. What was the experience like? Was it seamless? Was it a little kink, is there some kinks there, or did it feel, pretty professional? And then finally, try your booking bot across all platforms, whether you're using Instagram, Facebook, or SMS. You should try all three. So let's hop in. Let's look at this simple booking bot we have here for Instagram. And what's really neat about this is, so we're in the builder, right? And you could add any trigger. So for example, a trigger if you're new to High Level, or if you're not, a trigger could be anything in terms of starting an email sequence, adding somebody to a Facebook lead form. There's endless possibilities of starting a trigger, and you could just enter a contact if you have their information. Like, for example, if you reach out to a fitness coach and they have, who knows, maybe 100 to 500 different contacts, you could offer this appointment booking bot to somebody who could reactivate, old clients that they haven't spoken to in months or years even, and give them an offer. And, adding a new trigger just by taking the email and starting the sequence, right? So for example, if we were just to use Instagram, right? This is one of the options. this is what it would look like, right? The Instagram DM, and you would add a custom value, and you can do that easily in high level. But that custom value is basically going to, again, kick off the conversation, like I said, with a really easy, casual question like, would you like to book, are you open to booking 5 to 10 new appointments next week or this week? And hopefully you get an answer. Once that happens, let's just say, for example, you reach out to 100 different people and one of them says, yes, I would like to book 5 to 10 new appointments next week. So rather than answering immediately, which would it would most likely, when there's an automatic response, most people understand nowadays it's probably like, it is AI generated. So what we want to do is we want to put a 1 minute wait. This says 10 hours, but that's okay. Let's switch this up. So let's just make it, there we go. Switched it to 1 minute there. And we're just going to save this action, save the workflow. So now we're only going to wait 1 minute to respond. And then what's going to happen is we're going to create a condition, right? A condition is basically there's two scenarios. This can happen or this can happen. And the way you would set up a condition in Level is called if, right? If else. So if else is basically like you would create a branch and you would select, let's say, the contact reply. Somebody said there was a reply. You would say true, right? So if that happens, what's going to happen is they're going to be you would save this action and you would create this condition, right? The condition is yes, they reply, or no, they don't. If they do not reply, then it just basically ends the conversation, right? If they do reply, you would have a qualifying question. And this is where you would get a little bit deeper into their needs, their pain points. And you could say something along the lines of like, how long have you been struggling to book new appointments or something like that? But this is where the AI generated bot actually comes into play. So for example, you have, your action name, you would call it qualifying question number 1, advanced bot configurations. Yes, you're going to turn on, configure and change the prompt as per your specification. So yes, we're going to add a personality. We're going to tell the bot, hey, you are a highly skilled rock star salesman for Smart Referrals, my company. And here are the objectives. Number 1, you're given a single question to ask at every reply. Keep at it. Continue the conversation by following the question exactly. You can develop new responses based on the prospect's remarks, but nudge the prospect around the question in your reply. And most importantly, too, if a user has a specific business query about Smart Referrals, you can refer to the website, smartreferrals.com, or, to answer that. Whatever, if it's your website, if it's your client's website, you can add that website in there. And amazing, this bot will be able to scan and understand everything, of course, from just viewing your website. Number 3, be persistent, and so on and so forth. So we can give it all kinds of instructions and things to do, conversation rules, etc. And this is what's available here. And then finally, the custom value is the actual qualifying question that we want to ask to our client, right? Again, you can get a little bit deeper into their pain points, their struggles. How long have you been trying to book clients now? What are some of your biggest struggles that you've been seeing? And then you can get these people to open up and really start to interact, right, with the bot. So the other part of this is if that qualifying question is answered, question's answered, we move on to the second question. The person says, hey, I'm actually okay. I'm not really struggling. I'm happy. I don't need to grow right now. It's not somebody you want to work with anyway. So that person is going to be opted out and the conversation is going to end. Look, if they do not answer, they're going to time out and it's going to end as well. And then no condition met is maybe they're not asking the right questions. So, or giving the right answers, giving the answer that you want. So again, that too is going to end the conversation. So, but again, this is just qualifying people, leads, putting them into this bot, asking the right questions, right? And then the second qualifying question can go again, this is going to be very similar to the first set of instructions, the personality and such. But more importantly, now you can edge a little bit closer to really getting that person on board with you. So asking another really deep question. And again, it's going to be a timeout, no condition met, or the question is answered. And then it shoots it over to the booking bot. The booking bot, again, is going to have very similar instructions. However, the big difference now is that what we're going to do is you're going to send a link to sign up. Hey, I'd love to help you out. Really think we could work together to get you with more booked clients using AI, using whatever your pitch, whatever your offer is, and then getting them to sign up. Tell them to let you know when they have booked so you can confirm it. Again, this is just what the AI bot is going to ask them to do. And we've got to obviously switch this from 10 hours to, a minute or two, depending on what you would like. And finally, there's one more booking bot. And this is just to follow up, like, hey, is there any other general questions that I can ask? What else did you have for me today? And anything like that. And either, okay, great. I'm all set. We'll see you on Tuesday, 3:00 for 30 minutes. And there you go. You're whether it's a Calendly link that you have set up, or maybe it's just a calendar link from High Level, whatever calendar, Acuity, Scheduler, whatever you have, the booking bot is going to drop that link in, and then it's going to send that person to the calendar page, get set up on a call. So that's really it. I mean, if you would like a copy of this, please don't hesitate to reach out. But that's I think it's going to make a huge difference for your business using AI. I mean, it is the wave of the future here. So looking forward to making more awesome content for you guys. And yeah, that's it. Thanks.